Okay, so with Blender up and running, this is our splash screen. You can select what you want to do from here. By default, there is a normal file open over here or a normal screen setup over there. You can just click outside anywhere and your Blender workspace is ready for you. So the thing is, if you're starting with Blender or usually any kind of 3D softwares, they look very overwhelming and the screen could be showing you a lot of things. So if you're starting with Blender, don't bother about each and everything over here. There are hundreds and thousands of things that are there. Let's just get accustomed to what are the things over here in Blender and what you have to focus. The first thing that you need to know or you have to make sure is that you are under the layout section. This is useful for 3D modeling. And what are the different parts over here? Let's discuss. So Blender has a flexible window system. We call these sections as windows. We have different windows. This one where you will be actually working is your 3D view area. Fine. Every window you can notice that there is an icon over here. If you click over here, you will notice what is it called. So this is the 3D viewport. Don't change anything from here. Then this is our second window, which is called as the outliner. Fine. This is the outliner window. Basically it has the list of all the objects which we are going to work with in the 3D view area. Of course this will be used for a lot of other things later on also, but for the introductory part this is the best thing to understand. Fine. Then this is our properties section from which we are going to handle a lot of things. It has hundreds and thousands of settings that can be done, but don't worry, we will be looking at the things which are required as per our work. So don't bother getting into the details of each and everything. So as you learn, you will come across one small point and then you can understand this. If you try to understand each and everything immediately, it's going to be a very difficult task for you. Fine. So this is our properties area from where we can set the properties, values and a lot of other things. Fine. Then this is a timeline area. Basically it is used for setting up keyframes and other things for the part of animation. Fine. As you can look at it here, it is under the animation part. So this is there. Fine. All these windows are flexible. You can change them to anything as per your requirement, but that is later on. Fine. So this we have understood. Just let's review it. 3D view area, outliner where we can get the list of all our objects that are there. Like if I click on anything, you can see they get selected. Of course we can select them by clicking or doing the standard left click on them. And this is our properties area. There are a lot of tabs over here in the properties. We can set the properties for certain things. Fine. And this is the timeline, though will not be requiring the timeline, so you can just drag it and make it smaller over here. On the left hand side we have these toolbars. Fine. These toolbars, you can press T to hide or unhide them. Once they are hidden, you can see a small arrow type of thing over here which can unhide the things. So similarly we have another box over here, another small arrow you can see. Fine. The shortcut is N. You can show or hide this box with N. It has some settings relating to certain objects that will be selected and all. Again we'll be needing this sometime, so if required we will have a look at that later on. Fine. These are some tools which we are going to look at when we are going to work. So the point is that you really don't need to bother too much about each and everything over here. We are going to focus on one small part at a time, and we'll see small things and we'll get started with Blender.